I was diagnosed when I was 36, year 2000. Brilliant way to start the millennium. Thinking back, for a good 5 years before I was having symptoms, my eye going funny, that was the first onset. Tripping myself up, but you don't put them all together, you just think you're cracking up. But I was relieved when I did find out it was MS. Devastated but relieved, because I honestly thought I was going crazy.
Tracy Wainwright is one of 100,000 people in the UK who suffer from multiple sclerosis. The most common disease of the central nervous system, MS causes the immune system to attack the myelin which protects the nerves. Over the past 12 years, Tracy's condition has deteriorated and she now needs care on a daily basis. Michelle Booth helps Tracy during the day when her partner Neil is at work.
Basically, Michelle does everything I can't do. I get up in the morning when Michelle gets me up. I like it when I get up because I've been in bed so long, I can't move in bed, can't turn over. I lie in one spot and that's where I am till the next day. The only thing that moves is my arms and my head. When Michelle gets me up in the morning, she gets the slide shit because, again, it's friction on your body when you're moving, it's rubbing your skin. Oh. In my opinion, from my waist down is useless. I can't feel it, can't do anything with it, it gets in the way and you get pain from it. How can you get pain from something you can't even feel? Can't understand that. I use a turning. It's just a stand, which is a turntable at the bottom. It's got knee positions where my knee fits. I'm supposed to pull myself up completely, but I do struggle doing that at the moment. But I hold myself up, she spins me round and the chair's behind me, or the bed, and I sit down that way. I sit on the commode for 2 hours or so. Once I'm on the commode, which is also a doubled up shower chair, Michelle pulls me, it's on wheels, pulls me into the bathroom. I see to myself, normal. To get dressed, I have to have help. Can't lift my legs to put even my slippers on or anything like that. And obviously I can't stand to pull my clothes up, pull them down. So I get dressed and then get on in my wheelchair. Now, it was 9 o'clock when we started. By this time now it's 2 o'clock. That's how long I take. On an average day, that's how long it takes me to get myself sorted.
Multiple sclerosis affects everyone differently and no two people have the same symptoms.
When I first got diagnosed, I felt a fraud. I really did feel fraud because I thought, they say it's very painful. And, well, I didn't feel in a lot of pain. Yeah, I had discomforts, but I didn't have pain as what I thought pain was. And then when the pain did come, it was worse than I can ever think it could have been. The spasms were the worst, hardest thing I've ever been through. On a scale of 1 to 10, the pain was 11. It was unbearable. My body was in complete sweat. I would be drenched, and I could say a spasm My spasms would last a good few minutes. I could not sit. As I'm sitting in this wheelchair now, I couldn't sit, I couldn't bend in the middle.
Tracy told me the pain she experienced took over the entire of her body, comparing it to cramp on a much larger scale.
I can always remember when I was still struggling walking, I used to get out of the bath and I held onto the window and I held onto this rail. And I can't believe that me as a person used to be able to get out of the bath just stepping and not holding on to anything. Or even going down the stairs and not holding on to anything. I can't believe I ever did that.
Tracy met her partner Neil in her 20s and now lives with him and her stepson Stuart. Due to Tracy's disability, the three of them have moved into a bungalow. Prior to this, Tracy lived downstairs in her living room for 18 months.
The best place in the bungalow is the bathroom. I love it. 18 months not being able to have a shower, you have no idea what torture that is. I would have been hosed down in the garden. It's just so nice to have water on you, but you just don't know what a luxury it is. Honestly, life is so much easier now. It's funny to say I'm happier now than I've ever been. I know now what matters in life. All the things I used to worry about was, well, is my hair just right? Do I look fat today? It isn't life and death. And the biggest thing in life is be happy. That's what I have learnt, is just live for the moment and be happy.